Welcome back, StarCrafters. My name is SinN,
Hey,
and this will be game number 3, and I'm casting with Nemasyst.
sup?
The map will be on the map is Delta Quadrant, first of all, and we got Gambino, no, Gambino. Is it Gambino? Am I correct?
I have no clue.
Anyways, he's a purple Terran at the 7 o'clock base, and we got FroGasM. He's awesome. He just won a first match, so it's down to 1-1, and he will be playing Red Zerg. Looks like a fast drone moving out for some reason. Trying to check if there's any cheese. The map is of course Delta Quadrant. We'll most likely to see a lot of drop plays and abuse these cliffs.
But due to the positioning, I think that it'll be hard for the Terran to get some of his drops up there just because the positioning is kind of off for the Terran.
Yes, I agree. If he wants to do a drop, he would have to go all the way around and land it right here, which is a pretty decent long map since there's a Zelnaga watchtower watching the middle. There was a very fast scout from reserve player for some reason. I think they know each other, they know their gameplay. Probably he's expecting a early cheese from a Terran player, possibly. And this drone is just gonna scout what's going on in the Terran's base. And at the same time, the purple Terran's SCV is gonna scout the red space.
2 racks before orbital, and looks like the pool is already halfway up for red.
And it looks like this drone is gonna punch down this SCV just to soften the SCV down. And he's still scouting. I think he's gonna make an extractor. No, he's just gonna scout. And the orbital command going down for our purple player. And 2 racks still constructing. I mean, 1 rack's still constructing. Right now he's getting his hatchery down. And do we see any Zerglings on the field? No.
I'm getting worried because I'm afraid of like some SCV all in or something against that fast expand.
Yes, I agree. Looks like the mule's going down, and 2 racks is finished actually. That means he's most likely to go all in, and nice micro by or no, the extractor goes down, so he didn't get to kill the drone, and the drone's just gonna stay there. Do note that there's no gas from a Terran player. That means he's most likely gonna go with the mass marine push. That's one possible build order. Looks like 2 more marines just popping out, and I think this extractor is gonna go down as well as the drone. And the Terran players keep scouting and see what's going on in the red space with his SCV. And the Terran player managed to get... No, he's actually getting a command center, which is very interesting. I've never seen a 2 racks all marine and a command center putting down without no extractor. I mean, no refinery. So
Looks like red's going for banelings because he sees the mass marine, no gas.
And this kind of wall in is vulnerable to bailing busts as well.
Looks like purple's pushing out.
And the Zerg player has nothing to defend against this. To be honest, this can do some hardcore economic damage.
He canceled his baneling nest.
Do we see any? Oh, to get 4 more Zerglings probably. And he sees the marine, and this overlord is most likely gonna go down. And 1 drone just the queen is gonna go down as well possibly. The speed is not done for our Zerg player. This can be brutal if Terran decides to push out. No, he's just gonna go back with the 1 overlord kill and play safe. Looks like he's gonna put down two bunkers at his natural, and he's gonna safely expand. More marines getting trained from these 2 barracks without add-ons. And I think this issue can be solved if red decides to go to either Bailings or Roach Warren.
Looks like he is rebuilding his Baneling nest that he cancelled earlier.
Looks like 2 bunkers just finished constructing, and the orbital command is just gonna lift up and land there. The natural will be gonna get saturated. This circling speed is finished, then kills 1 marine, and the marine just scouted what was happening.
Those bunkers are totally empty at the moment.
Yes, if purple player he just fills it with the I don't know what he's doing. He's just filling 1 marine at a time to fake that these bunkers are full. That's a possible thing. I don't know if red player notices it. Oh, the scouting Zergling is just gonna get denied, and he's gonna see the reactor, and what else? Just gonna skip to see the reactor. And he doesn't know that these bunkers are full or not, so he's actually deciding to pull back. And this Zergling is still alive, and now there it goes. But this damage to reactor, which is nice by extra beneficial thing, I don't know. And these Zerglings gonna surround these marines, and marines are not even in the bunker, and the FroGasM just decided to like march in without knowing that the any marines are in the bunker.
That was a very nice Baneling.
Another Baneling.
Right,
but he didn't kill off many SCVs as I expected, but I don't know. Let's look at the units lost at. Yeah, Zerg player lost more than Terran did. That was a pretty nice micro by our Terran player. But again, at the same time, he lost some SCVs. No, he's actually ahead on a SCV count. This is bad news for Zerg player.
Yeah, Zerg spent so many larvae on all those Zerglings. Looks like Roach Warren going up and Lair. Just kind of mass tracks for Terran.
Normally you see the Zerg player stomping Terran on work accounts, but this is just different, I guess. It's a reverse. Yeah, the red player just have to do a catch up right now. This is a bad situation for a red player.
And no one even trying to take their third at the moment, just sitting on 2 base macroing up. And still Terran is just stomping Zerg on the drone count. Still just macroing up. Nice creep spread by FroGasM.
Yeah, never seen him creep. Oh yeah, his creep spread is pretty good. Looks like the changeling just died. I don't know where it was, but this overseer is just gonna scout freely. He's just moving. Look at the space. It looks so awesome. Anyways, let's go back into the game. And looks like the Terran players decided to go another command center and expand once again, and inside is a main base.
And Zerg actually might be going for a third at that gold over there. He just broke down those rocks. Not really sure what that's about, but
FroGasM actually, when I was talking to him, he said he's very confident in TVZ, but in this situation, I'm not quite sure that he's confident anymore because he just lost a bunch of units at the first time, and he didn't kill much of the SCVs as he would like to.
his third is actually going down at the gold.
Interesting position of the gold expansion. It's near a Terran's base. You don't actually want to do that. And the standard play from our purple player, Marine Siege Tank, very standard.
It's like lots of banelings coming in.
And if he attacks right now before the siege tank sieges, he can take down the Terran army. But the Terran player decided to siege. And Marines are at the front, and these overlords gonna go down if he doesn't be careful with it. And this can be, I don't know, crucial. It's a very intense moment right now.
No no baneling speed up, so that can be bad, even though he is on the creep.
Terran actually has an army advantage right now, and this can be a bad news for Zerg player. Looks like the Zerg player is going to decide to push, and the Marine's going to fall back, and the Baneling's focusing down the siege tank first. No, actually, he's going for Marine first. That's a wise choice by him. But the Marine's just splitting up, and the Baneling's not doing much, and but the Roach is going to clean it up.
Very nice play.
But the Terrans still have the army advantage.
There's a lot to defend though for Terran.
Terran's just stomping Zerg and income right now. He's macro have been really good. It's insanely
needs
good.
To just pull back right now.
And mass drones since he killed all the army.
No rally point at his third, so he's definitely
panicking.
Doing bad with that because he has 2 drones not doing anything.
I'm just wishing that he could like just get another expansion and pump drones right now, because Terran's just owning him on us on the income.
Yeah, he really needs to raise his drone count right now. He doesn't really have a base that's really saturated.
Yeah, the natural is like half saturated, and then the main is half saturated, so the Terran player is actually getting 2,000 minerals per minute.
Looks like he's gonna push out, and Zerg really doesn't have much to defend with.
And who's our next player?
Was that Jekwog?
Looks like this Terra is pretty good. Oh looks like our Zerg player is making another push, but I think this game is over already. The siege tank are killing just a bunch of Banelings, and Banelings just pop their Marines just holding back, and yeah.
Yeah, that's game over. There's no way Zerg can take all that. He did get an infestation pit, but I did not see any testers yet.
And there's a GG. So it's so far 1-2. And Clan Droid's favor. We're gonna head over to game number 4. Is it game number 4 or game number 3?
Game number 3.
4,
wait,
no.
Game number 4.
4.
We will be going into game number 4.
Yeah. See you in game number 4.